This guy can crack himself up. Nobody has to be in the room,
I was planning on doing something, and I really couldn't come up with anything right away.
Forgot what it was.
But it was going to be funny, I guarantee
Mine
it.
is a terrible thing to lose, And
Especially since I came in this morning, I was in a crappy attitude, had a crappy mood. I just had to get to work, get some things done, and then you showed up.
And that's
I went in my crappy mood again.
There you go.
So, how's your day so far, Ed?
It's been absolutely stunning.
Well, this is the classic series for August of 2014. You know what August means? August means that I had to have the Christmas catalog done already, which we're just starting, which is, we
typical.
Put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, I could tell.
However, we have a new photographer for the baskets. He's down the street, so that's pretty cool. But we have to be ready for our big membership drive in September already. Mm-hmm. It just went by. It's going by too fast.
Well, the kids are going back to school this month, and
thank goodness for that.
it's going to be Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Goodbye. That's it.
I got one left in school, and she goes back, but she's 19, doesn't have her license yet, and she's petrified.
To do what?
To drive, drink wine. She's petrified. So I take her out every time I come from work. I come from work at 5:30, whatever it is, and then it's like I got to get in the car and get this kid driving.
Well, yeah, because you got to get her out of the house. You got to get her out of the house. We're talking about.
And I want her to go to school with her car this year, so I don't have to drive to Redlands, every freaking weekend, whatever it is.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's really super.
Why don't you use your
anyway, other than that, it's great, Ed. Great to be here. Glad you're here, for sure.
I'm sure you are. That makes three of us.
Hey, there's a little shout out. I was giving this morning to Rick from Winnie, Texas. Apparently, he likes watching this. I don't know why.
I do. I mean, I like watching us.
It's I'm not going to say the last name just so that there's no issues here. But Rick, thank you for watching our podcast here. And let me just give you a little word of advice.
No.
There you go.
That was more than one, but
hey.
Anyhow.
How about our friends from Opolo again?
Unbelievable stuff. The stuff is, it's funny because I've been seeing Opolo a lot around lately. I guess they decided to sell some wines at really good prices, but the wines are so good. They really are classic wines.
What I like about them is you automatically ready to know when you get a wine from Opolo, you know it's going to be big.
That's right.
You know it's going to be extracted. You know it's going to be juicy. And this is no departure from that.
No. It's a Merlot, $24.99 on the shelf, which is about average for really good Merlot.
I'm getting this dark chocolate finish too. It's really cool.
Yeah, almost cocoa-like.
Yeah.
And it $8.99 on the reorder price, and that's amazing. I'm doing a 96 on that.
Me too. The thing that's interesting is, Opolo is a classic example of a relationship that's just been around for a long time. We've been doing business with them forever. They love doing business with us, and when they run across a wine that they have a lot of, and they're willing to sell it at a price that we can sell for $8.99, which is well below what they sell it for at the winery, they call us because they know we're honorable, we know we do it right, we know we uphold the brand, and that next year they can bring the Merlot out and still have the prices that they regularly hold. But so we've been the recipient of this. Is the second one in the last 2 months?
Yeah, the last month we did the Tempranillo, which is an unbelievable wine.
There's so much juice in that; it's unbelievable. Now this is an interesting wine.
It's no more or less interesting than any of the other wines, except...
tell me, this is, just so you know, folks, this is Ed's wine. This is his Pinot Grigio. Peralta is his brand, and he's been marketing this for how many years? He's been doing Peralta?
Since September 11th of 2001.
Really? So 13 years, this brand.
Yeah.
And one of your good customers is Bristol Farms, the gourmet market chain. Mm-hmm. And is this wine going to be there?
Yeah, I hope it's there now.
Yeah.
It left last week.
I remember when you brought this. This is Oregon Pinot Grigio.
No, Washington.
Washington. I'm sorry, Yakima. Mm-hmm. Now that's interesting to me because they like Rieslings up there, they like Chardonnay up there, Columbia Valley. They like they like the Bordeaux varietals typically.
Well, yeah, but first of all, we did one that I did about 3 years ago, and Washington and Pinot Gris is like New Zealand and Pinot Gris. How many unbelievable Pinot Gris have we gotten from New Zealand?
That's true.
Just unbelievable. They are so good. We love their Sauvignon Blancs. We like some of their Pinots. Some of their Chardonnays are really good. But the Pinot Gris are out of this world, and that's what we got here.
This has, when you bottled this, because we tasted this when it was in the barrel, folks, and it was a leaner wine. This is really exactly like you're saying. It's got that New Zealand nose that jumps out of the glass for Pinot Gris, and it doesn't have that Northern Italian softness. It's pretty aggressive Pinot Gris.
Yeah, it's not, and it's going to get bigger too because it was just bottled a couple of weeks ago, so it's still a little shut down, but it's got all the stuffing, you know.
That is really good.
$14.99 on the shelf, $7.99 a reorder price. I defy you to find a $7.99 white wine any
Now,
variety.
did you write this pairing? Shrimp cakes with mint pesto? Ooh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, well, because I have the recipe for the mint pesto, which I'll be more than glad to send you.
Why don't we put that out there?
We can.
This is really good.
Yeah, I know. It's
Look at
delicious.
95. The nose is you want to keep smelling it.
Yeah, I know, because it's got that white peach, white nectarine infused with some citrus, and you know, you kind of want to put it on something.
This is definitely elevated since we tasted the barrel sample. But you never know. When you're tasting the barrel samples, it's
Well,
shipping
in this
them.
particular case, these weren't barrel samples; these were
Well,
tank
tank
samples.
samples.
They came out of a stainless steel tank. Not much is going to happen to the wine. Okay.
yeah, that's true. While we're here, I wanted to show you this thing. You remember this? You know this brand, the clothesline, Old Guys Rule. You guys seen this? You haven't seen the wine because I just got it, but we were approached by the brand, Old Guys Rule. The guy makes, it's a great story. I put the video online. He makes clothing, and he's honoring his father way back when. He made a sticker that said Old Guys Rule, a little surfboard on it. This
You
is
could
in
do that
Hermosa Beach.
too. Put a little wine glass.
Yeah,
on
a little
it.
wine glass,
Yeah.
and a guy with a fez. But this is their brand, and you'll see it around. It's a great bottle of Cabernet from Tulare County. What are we on? We're on this is
Leese-Fitch.
okay. First of all, you guys must know that this is another closure that Ed even hadn't seen yet. I've only seen it once before. It's called a Zork, and it comes like this, and it's a mushroom cap, and you unpeel this ribbon, and you've got a full-on molded rubber cap. And the New Zealand, I've only seen Australian wines, and here's a California wine called Leese-Fitch Cabernet. I thought this was extraordinary.
Well, you know, the pedigree is amazing because this is like the great grandson of August Sebastiani, who founded Sebastiani Vineyards in Sonoma in the turn of the last century. So there's obviously some pedigree here, and they, you know, they're making some incredible wines.
They put it in clear glass, which is kind of interesting, but this is 2011. It's a readily available wine in some areas, but I just thought the Cabernet character, it's not trying to be too much.
No.
It's not overly simple either. It's got some layers in there. Wonderful spicy
It
component.
really does have a nice little spice component in there, and a nice rich kind of almost blackberry component that you don't normally get out of Cabernet. It's got some really sweet-smelling vanilla oak in there, you know, but it's not overbearing.
It's funny, I wrestled with this wine when I tasted it the first time, and I made him bring it back.
Who won?
Took him down.
Wrestled with it.
Broke the bottle everywhere. But then he brought the second bottle back, and I go, wow, this is really good. I don't know what my problem was. So when the wine landed here, I made sure I tasted all the samples from different palates, and it was just as good all over. This is a 95 for me.
I'm doing a 95 too. $12.99 on the shelf, $7.99 on the reorder price.
In fact, it talks about Sebastiani Plaza here.
Well, Leese-Fitch is actually a building in Sonoma that's a historical landmark.
Yeah, and it's in the Sonoma County. It's in that Sonoma Plaza where the Sebastiani Theater is.
Right.
All right.
And
Now here's another classic.
hey, Mambo. Mambo Italiano.
Okay, sometimes, folks, I get these wines here. I go, come on.
Please.
You know, this label. And the wine is so good. And I look at the label. I go, what were you thinking? What's Hey Mambo? And why did you fill in the O and the B? I don't understand this. But it's a really nice wine. And in fact, the guy that brought me these, he's an incredible broker. He finds all kinds of amazing wines. But he finds me a lot of junk. So I told you, I showed you the picture of the wine for dummies.
The book, you mean?
No, the wine is labeled just like the book. It
Oh,
says
God.
"Wine for Dummies" on it.
Jeez. Oh, my God.
Now, why would you walk into the store and buy a wine and walk out? Oh, this is for me.
I'm stupid. That's why. Jeez.
Oh, this is like Viognier and Gewürztraminer. Here's some Moscato.
Oh, wow. Boy, that's nice. You know, it's one of those wines where you put it in your mouth, you smell it, you put it in your mouth, and you think it's going to be sweet.
It's not, no.
And it's not. And it's really got great acidity, and it cleans. It's real fresh and clean and dry.
I'm going to taste it again.
We'll go right ahead. Help yourself. Don't be bashful.
It's a 2012, the Swanky White.
I know.
It's like, give me a break.
Hey, Mambo Swanky White. I don't know.
You know, this is great for summer, too. Give it a chill, huh? Sit on the veranda. If you don't have one, build one.
Yeah, right. While you're building your veranda, you can be drinking this stuff and hope you don't pound your nail. I mean, the one on your thumb.
I mean, that's a 95 again.
Yeah,
It's really good.
God, we're just knocking them dead here, you know.
This is a great month.
And that's
actually.
our show for today, you know. I mean,
Yeah, it's the
August,
classic series.
Classic
August.
series. God,
Thanks for coming, Ed.
what was my choice?